Locals saying that Ukrainian forces again have started shelling Ukraine's eastern city of Slavyansk. That as the night fell. Many parents had already decided their children should flee the city. In fact, many were evacuated to Crimea, where they can now hope to spend their holidays in peace. So the journey wasn't entirely trouble-free. Paula Sleer now is in the region for more details here. Paula, good morning to you. What's the latest where you are, please?
Well, in the last 2 days, more and more civilians have found themselves in the line of fire. There was a children's hospital that was shelled. A number of residential buildings have been attacked. At the same time, there was a school and a kindergarten that came under fire. Locals tell us on Friday there was a lull in fighting. Presumably, this was to coincide with the fact that it was the last day of school. But what people on the ground are telling us is that overnight shelling in the eastern Ukrainian town of Slavyansk resumed. Now, at least 200 children have been evacuated from the town to the resort of Crimea. This was a journey that was not without its hiccups, but what we do understand is that the children are now safely in Crimea. Of course, they had to face the hardest journey of unsafe roads. This was not the only problem. There was also the question of alerting the Ukrainian authorities that there were buses with children making their way through this territory. We did manage to catch up with a few of the children, and this is what they told us.
The city often comes under mortar shelling. People get hurt as a result. A mortar splinter the size of a walnut hit my grandfather's leg, even pierced the bone. If it went a little deeper, it could hit an artery, and that would be it for him.
It is so unusually calm and quiet here, no explosions going off as compared to what we left in Slavyansk. It was scary. Nobody expected that things like that could start happening in our small town that was never famous for anything.
I was very scared. There were explosions. My dad just celebrated his birthday and he was woken by the sound of shelling that day. I'm really glad I'm here now. It's calm here. We feel protected.
What was frightening? When shells fly by your window or you hear shots fired nearby. That's what's frightening.
As the violence seemingly spirals out of control, more and more innocent people are being hurt and even killed. Tomorrow is the ultimatum which the anti-government fighters have been given. It expires, and by this time they need to lay down weapons or face the full wrath of the Kiev government. So many people here on the ground expect that the violence we've witnessed over the past few days is just a taste of what's to come.
All right, RT correspondent Paula Sleer, thank you for that.